Can you tell me what your experiences were like with conventions?
Yeah, so before the pandemic, of course, I was trying to get to more conventions. I was at a point where I was really planning out every convention so that every day I was wearing a different cosplay and planning photo shoots and planning meetups and just anything and everything that I could because I had been making so many great connections with photographers and with other cosplayers through conventions in South Florida, such as MegaCon in Orlando, in Florida SuperCon. They started having conventions so often that the ones that I was able to go to, I was, going pretty hard and doing as much as I could. So I am grateful for the ones that I was able to go to before the pandemic. But then I had been planning to attend Dragon Con for the first time in 2020, and I actually still have my ticket. But yeah, that didn't happen. I was really excited for that one. But I think that, again, going back to utilizing time that you have, I think that being away from the convention circuit and having more time to go back to cosplays that I had not been working on and sort of finish those and create new cosplays and do so many other things creatively. I think that when I am ready to go back to the conventions and when they do happen again, I'm going to be even more excited and even more, ready to bring forth new cosplays and new skills that I've learned from being in quarantines for so long.
I think that a lot of cosplayers have really upped their ability. This is like some hyperbolic time chamber training. It's just
Yeah,
it's years of it will
definitely.
be years of spending time in your home learning how to navigate the social media circuit of cosplay, figuring out the mistakes you made with previous cosplays, improving
Yeah.
on them, creating new cosplays. I really can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, me neither. And luckily for me, because of Not So Serious Show as a channel and because of Static Realms, I've been able to start my own cosplay show called Cosplay My Way. And I've just been able to, read comics and do reviews of characters and then create new cosplays and focus on having them on a show now. So for me, it's been great having that time to be able to do things because I had never done that before the pandemic happened. So going forward, I think I've learned a lot. So I'm glad. I'm grateful for that.
About Cosplay My Way, what I really appreciated about it was that you showed a behind the scenes of what goes into creating a cosplay. And I feel like for a lot of people, they see the finished product, but they're not able to determine everything that happens in between the gestation of the idea and then actually like bringing it to realization. Can you
Yeah.
just brief us pretty quickly what goes into developing a cosplay?
There's so much that goes into developing a cosplay. For me personally, I have dabbled in makeup artistry and I've had experience, a little bit of experience in styling and doing things like that. But costuming is a whole nother thing. It depends what you're going for. So depending on how elaborate it can be, you're going to have to, learn how to style a wig and, do your makeup and sewing and painting and gluing and just creating an entire cosplay. There is so much to go from start to finish. Sometimes it can take a few months, depending what you're doing. So the fact that you can do a tutorial and show someone before, during, and after, I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful that people pay attention to what we do as cosplayers because it takes so much time and effort to get to where where I am and where so many other people are at this time. So it's great to be able to show people step by step what I did to do certain things that I've worked on, and I think it's important that I focus on that because people don't really understand how much time and how much effort it does take. So I think that it will just help people appreciate it more. And I think that it helps me appreciate it more, knowing the time that I've spent on something just to get it out there.